All right. The last time we left off in the first part, I had this set up nicely where I could click on an area and enter some text, and then it displays. The problem is that I discovered at the end was that if I save this and then I reload it, every things are in different positions, and it's really noticeable. Here, let's just clear this out and start over. It's really noticeable if I put something over here and then I save it and then I load it, it's off the map. It's actually down here. Let's try that again. Save it, and yeah, it's down here. So after in between, I did some testing and I realized that these numbers are just off. I'm confusing myself with what is going on here. So I want to fix that. I think this right to it should be reversed. Yeah, that makes sense because the x the x is this way. Well, yeah, the x is this way, so it should be 764 pixels this way, but it's not what it's set. It's actually set at, I think it's set at 57 pixels, and that makes sense. So it looks like I got my numbers backwards. So let's fix that. And as I was looking at the code, I realized I'm using two different variable names. Top and left are um, the CSS properties that I need, but I'm using X and Y. So I just want to I want to fix all this. I think it's all backwards. So let's start with where it's set. So here's the click event, and I'm getting the X and Y. Let's just change this to be. This is going to be the left because it's how many pixels from the left it's going to be, and this is top. It's written in X and Y, but that's just not how we're doing it. I'm not using this coordinator chords thing, so that's fine. And then let's go down here and change this to um, left and top. Get rid of this, and we'll update this, just top, left. Okay, so those are the variables that I want, top and left. That corresponds to this right here. So when the JSON comes in and the arrays are there, the array elements are there. Instead of being X and Y, I'm going to do top and left. Get those out, and I've got a size. We'll get to the size in a little bit. So now this is top, and this is left. That this is the console, so I'll just get rid of that. I don't need that anymore. All right, so let's see if that works. I'm just going to go ahead and update this to be top. No, this is left, and this one is top. This one is left. This one is top. So if we load the widget, looks like we're getting an error. Probably can't find variable x. Let's see, where's variable x? Oh, right here. Okay, top and left. My console. Top, left. All right. So let's run that. Good. That's where we want them. Okay, good. So let's just make sure that that is correct by doing something here. We're going to create some points. We'll do top. We'll do upper left, upper left. What's happening here? Oh, I didn't update the placement of it. So this is the top and this is the left. All right. So we should have no mouse X anywhere. We do, but it's highlighted out. I'll just delete that. Delete. And we should have no X value that's just X. We do, but it's consoled out. So I'll remove that. All right. So we should be good. So let's load this. We'll do upper right. upper left. Those are wrong. Sorry. Let's try that again. Upper left, upper right, lower left, lower right, and we'll do center, and then we'll do mid left, mid right. What is this? Upper mid, I don't know, lower mid. All right, so we have coordinates all over in the main areas. Let's get those points, and then go into layout mode and then browse mode. We'll load it, and everything is correct. Colors are wrong. We'll deal with that. All right, great. So now we've got that set. This works nicely. I'm going to, I need to just go ahead and commit this stuff. This was the initial setup and getting it right. So I'm going to commit all these changes. I'll say, let me close FileMaker. Let me close that file. Just while I commit this, because that's part of the commit. Initial setup and getting chords, getting text placed. I don't know. All right, so now I've got a lock point because this is where it works. Great. Let's just make sure. Beautiful, looks nice. So now I can control everything and I can place it. Now these don't look very nice and the colors are wrong and there's a lot of things to do. So I'll go ahead and do that next. I do want to also, right now I want to just see this. I don't want to accidentally click on here and then, have that. And I'm not sure that I like this, but I don't know. We may, I don't know. Maybe I'll use a FileMaker card window or something. We'll get to that. So the first thing I'll do is I want to turn that off unless it's supposed to be on. So that's what this check was. So I'm going to, let's see. Inside of the JSON is going to come a config object, this object here. One of the const, we'll call this edit equals object dot edit. And this will either be true or false. Okay. So if this comes in as true, then we're going to allow the edit. If it comes in as false, we're not. So we'll get rid of this. We don't need this. And we'll say if edit, then allow this. Okay. So now when I go back to FileMaker and I load it, I'm clicking and it's not working. It's not allowing me to click. That's great. So now let's fix that. I'll just do flag edit, make a numerical value, and then put that. This is just not big enough. I need to make it bigger. Go get rid of this. I don't know what that is. I'll just drag it on here for now. I'll come up with some cooler UI later. Okay, so if this is 0 or empty, then it's not going to edit. If it's 1, then it will allow to edit. Let's go into our load and set this up. So the JSON is coming in, it's getting the data. I'm going to add to the JSON an edit property. And I'll say flag. Actually, I haven't tried this before. Get as say JSON boolean. Okay. So let's see if that works. So let's turn it on. Load. And now we got a broken thing. It's probably that edit. Loaded points. Oh, that's why. I know why. It's editing. It's because I replaced the JSON. The variable was already set, JSON, I overrode it by leaving that out at the beginning, leaving out the existing variable at the beginning. All right, so we get that. Let's load it. Oh, interesting. What happened here? Oh, did I, yep. There we go. So load, there we go. Okay, now let's turn it on. Oh, let's leave it at 1. And now I can edit, added another one. Now if I turn this off, I'm gonna skip the points, I'm gonna load the widget, and now I can't click. Great. Okay, that is good. Okay. Now, what else do we need to do? The original client or the original poster asked about putting an image in there. We'll do that. We'll do that later. I want to get this looking nice first. So first thing I want to do is so this is the style that I'm using. I'm adding to the square the style property, and I'm using some CSS. So unfortunately, I'm doing this in like a couple places. So I'm doing it here and I'm doing it up here. So I think what I want to do is let's create a style object. Let's create it outside of here because I want it to be available for every instance. Equals this. And I guess I could have just done that, but there we go. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of this because those don't exist. So I'll just say 0 for now. And then I'll say 0. Okay. And so this is going to be like the basic style. The right here, object assign, this is where I'm setting the style. I'm setting the square to a style. So let's do const new square style equals. So let's see. Style object top, and we'll get rid of this. We don't need any of that. I think this works. I always forget if this is the right syntax. So this is taking the normal style object and it's just updating existing variables. So let's console.log that quick. Or we'll just see it happen. Actually, this is this is when it's coming in from FileMaker. So let's see if that works. Okay, it works. So let's just make sure it might work. There we go. Okay, so that works. So let's see if I go up to there and I say purple. There we go. Okay, good. So I've got a general style, and then let's bring that down into, let's use the same variable, new square style. We're going to bring it down into here, get rid of all this. We'll do new square style. And then above that, we'll put that, what's going on here? Unexpected token. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now when we place a new object, let's make it editable. Place a new object, new one. There we go. It's the same color. All right, great. We don't have to. We could update it. We could make it a different color, but for now, I think I'll just do that. Now I want to work on the styling a little bit because it's pretty awful. And I was considering, I'm going to try it without Tailwind CSS, and I'm going to see if I can get it to be how I want it to look. I don't know. I don't know CSS extremely well, so it's kind of hard to do this. But let me think here. How could I do this? Um, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cheat again. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go to ChatGPT again, and I'm gonna ask it to. Here's the style of a square, of a rectangle. Please update it to make it look nice and more modern. Give it rounded edges. And allow the text inside it to wrap and give it some good padding. Let's see. Good, I like this. Okay. Okay. Nice. Let's grab this and bring it over into our code. I'm going to comment this out just so I have it. Const style object equals. What's going on here? Oh, it's because it's. No. What's happening here? Oh, it's all these. Here, let's do this. Turn this into an object, turn this into an object, and remove the comments. That's what we want. Okay, I'll just copy that. Ugh, what a mess. There we go. All right, so let's load that in FileMaker. Okay, so what did it do? Box shadow, that's interesting. Margin, max width, get rid of that. And I think I have to add I have to add a position absolute. Oh, I didn't actually give it that's the problem. What do I have in mind? So mine was position absolute. That's what I want. Width and height. Let's see what this does without a width and height. Let's see. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. Color's not exciting, but let's give it a different color. Let's do I don't know. I don't know color. I don't know colors. Give me, let's see, hex color picker. Let's do, I don't know. How about an orange? Do this. Go back to there and update that. There we go. Oh, that was the text. Sorry, I didn't want to do the text. Let's get rid of that. Where's my color? Where's my text color? Oh, my text color is not written. Is it font color? No, it's background color. Sorry, background. There we go. Background color. Oh, come on. Oh, I got to put it in. No, it was background color. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh, there's two background colors. That's why. Silly. All right. I'm going to put that width auto in there and see what that does. Width UTO. All right. Let's load it. All right, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So now if I add another one, final one, there we go. So now I have, now they're supposed to be tags. So these tags might be too much. The, um, the margin might be too much. Let's do, I don't know if that's the, yeah, that's not that. That was the padding, which we don't, oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go back to the margin. Let's do just 10. Okay, that's a little bit better. So now I want to test. Let me wipe these out. I want to test and see. Actually, I'm not going to. Yeah. I don't want to wipe them out. I just want to make sure that if I place something right here, check for accuracy. Okay, so it's right there. Now when I get points and then I reload it, yeah, okay, so it's coming in the same place. I wasn't sure if that margin was the problem. To me, the rounded looks a little bit tough, a little bit tight, so maybe I'll cut that in half or a little bit much. That's better. Okay, good. Wonderful. Okay. So the other thing, I didn't really like this. I'm not sure if I do or not. I'm not sure if I do or not. I guess for now it's okay. We'll think about that in a bit. Oh, interesting. Cancel. Interesting. I don't like that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with some better way to do that. When I click on this, I'd rather have. Should I have a FileMaker card window do that? Let's try it. Let's just quickly try it. All right, so we'll do global top and global left. I don't know if I can do this. I've already should have. All right, so let's do that. Storage, global. Okay. Global, okay. Now we'll create a new layout called add tag. And it'll be a form. It'll be really small. I wish I could. That's fine. And we'll add those two. And we'll put a submit button in here. Submit. All right. So wait. No, I don't want this. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I want a global field called label. Make it global. Okay. I'll go ahead and use those. Maybe we'll see. All I want is the label because that's all I need. So the idea is when someone clicks on a space, that instead of this coming up, the other card window comes up. So let's do that. On click. Okay, so when we click, we're going to, I don't want this. This is what I don't want. Prompt. That's an interesting. That's interesting. What if I remove this? Does that remove the Yeah, it does. So I can't. Okay, good. So let's do this. Let's do what I got is that, and then I'll do window dot add label equals. We're gonna actually pass in the what am I doing? We're gonna pass in the x and y coordinates. So we'll do left top, and we'll say what am I doing? No, we're going to make a function that is going to FileMaker. Sorry, guys. Hold on. FileMaker.perform script add label, and we're going to pass in the top and the left because we need that to we need that, and then we'll end that function because that's all we want it to do. The rest of this is going to be inside of a function. This is not used. We'll do window dot add label to widget, and that is coming back with an object with JSON. It's going to come back from FileMaker with some JSON. Console.log. I don't want to do a console.log. I want to do const object equals JSON.parseJSON. Const left, right, text. I don't have the color. I don't need that. Those are coming back from FileMaker. And then that's where that'll be placed in there. That'll be placed in there. And then the text will be placed in there as well. Okay. Don't need that. Get rid of that. And this add label to widget is going to run this function. So add label to widget runs all of this. So we broke this big into two scripts. If it's edit, then allow this click handler to be run. This click handler will run a script that we'll call add label, and it'll bring in that information. And then that submit button on the card window will bring in this. Okay, so let's save that. Make sure there's no errors. There's lots of errors. Let's see, I broke this up too much. If edit, click. Okay, that's complete. I think it's this right here. Oh yeah, that should be up there. Oh no, it just doesn't need it. I don't need it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so diagram click, we got the object. I'm gonna move that object out of this. And I do not need the colors, so I can get rid of this and get rid of this. Get rid of this. Trying to clean it up here. And here's where it goes through the array. And then it allows for editing to happen. This is a window function. So technically, this could be a problem. Document.body. No, this will be fine. Where am I putting it into? I'm putting it into there. So let's bring this out of the function, and we'll say diagram div dot append child square. Okay, so I'm sure this is going to break a lot of things. Well, it is because I don't have add label, which is going to set variable param. And then it's going to open up a new card window. New window. I'm going to make it a card. And we'll use the layout, add tag. Okay. And then we'll do submit tag, which is actually just going to be this stuff right here. That's going to run the data, run this add label to widget. Okay, boom, boom, boom. It's going to bring in the JSON. It's going to bring in the data. Oh, I need to put, so the parameter comes in and we're going to just go ahead and set that field, set field. We'll just put it in the top value, param. Okay, exit script. Okay. Then this will get that function. It's going to set JSON. JSON set element. We're going to use this JSON here that already exists, and we're going to add a new property called text, and we'll put in that, and we'll say JSON string. And then just to not confuse us, we'll clear out set variable, set field. I'll change the name of that in just a second. We'll just clear it out. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, so when we load the web, when we hit this, it's going to pass in the parameters. Let's make sure we got left and top. Good. It's going to new card window. From. Oh, you know what I didn't do, guys? I didn't put anything on this. So let's run that script manually. What's my JSON? Yep. Okay. Got a couple issues. First of all, submit tag is not on the button. Second thing is I need to close the window. Close window, the current window. We're just going to give it a name. We'll do add tag. That'll be the name of the window. There we go. And then on that layout, that submit button will run that submit tag script. I could clear that out too. All right, so load, boom, from FM, boom, beautiful. So now I have a better, I need to clear that out. There we go. All right. Oops, we lost me. I guess I better stop now because my camera is gone. But hey, I'm gonna take a break. We'll come back to this a little bit later and we will have some more fun. But this is pretty good so far. All right, talk to you later.